You have a lot of equity in your home now. Is that equity going to go down, or is the market going to crash? Hey, this is Beth Helvey with Control Real Estate. I hope you're doing good today. So basically what's going on is still what was happening last year. We still have a huge lack of inventory, and the reason the prices went up was because of a supply and demand issue, just like we learned in high school. We had significantly more people buying houses than we had inventory available, thereby driving prices up. Part of what's going on here is also new construction. Now, if you go back in history to 2008, which is when the crash happened, a lot of people are still smarting from that. Builders were building houses at an alarming rate. And a lot of the builders went bankrupt or just lost a lot of money and kind of pulled back. So what they're doing now is they're building at a much, much slower pace. So if you go into a new construction, especially when that's a very large neighborhood, you'll see that there's multiple phases going on. And then you'll have that salesperson explain to you that you cannot get that lot that's in the next phase that's going to be opened up in 6 months or 9 months, because they're going to close out this phase first. And that's something that the builders are doing in order to protect themselves. They're not going to be stuck with spec homes, lots that aren't selling or anything like that. They're going to close out one whole phase first before they let anybody buy in the next phase. And that's how it's been going on. Because of this, because of labor shortages and because of supply chain issues, builders are behind. And now new construction is not going to pull us out of this inventory issue that we have. It's just not going to happen. We just need to have more. We need to have more sellers sell their houses, and the demand needs to go down before things even out. But we're seeing that already. We've got more inventory, at least in the Sarasota Manatee market area. So we're seeing that happening. But you're going to say, hey, Beth, I'm seeing markdowns. I'm seeing properties sell for less money than they were listed at. Yes, you are. Sellers are still pricing above neighborhood market value. Not all sellers realize that we are no longer in that feeding frenzy. So they're pricing above. And when they do that, buyers come in and they bid a little bit lower, or they don't have an offer for a little while and they start marking it down. And this is the first sign we're seeing that things are starting to balance out and start evening out. Will prices dip? Prices might dip a little bit. They might dip 5% or 10%, but they were going to have a normal year-over-year increase in value in your home. So it'll be that normal 2 to 5%. So even if we come down in value, in a few years, you're going to be right back where we are right now. So you don't need to worry about your equity going away or losing all your equity. And let's face it, if you bought in 2019 or 2020, your value is significantly higher now. Even if we dip that 5 or 10%, you're still ahead of the game. The people who bought at the height of the market, they may see a little bit of a crunch as we go forward, but give it a few years, you'll be right back where you were, and then you'll just continue to gain more equity. So I've pinned the article below so that you can read the whole article with the graphs. It explains how this happened and how builders are kind of involved in this. And if you have any questions, please let me know. This is Beth Helvey with Control Real Estate. I hope you're doing well today. If you get the opportunity to go outside, I hope you do so. Wear your sunscreen, drink a lot of water, and I'll see you later. Bye now.